What's up, you guys? Nice to see you. And today is Monday, so we're gonna be talking about dreams. That's what we do on Monday on my channel. We talk about dreams, and we're gonna be talking about my dream. Here's a little story time for my dream from about 2 days ago. So I'm gonna be talking really fast. I just got home from work and I'm really tired, and I still have a lot of stuff to do, and I want to shower, just do so much stuff, right? So a little background on my dreams before I get into the story time about my dream from 2 days ago. I live like 10 different lives in one dream. Not one dream. Hold on. I live about 10 different lives in my dream. Or I have about 10 different recurring dreams, or 10 different dreams that are consistent, and they're like all different lives. And most of those dreams are different from my life. So I spend most of the time trying to keep up, catch up, figure out what's going on. Or I just doze off into the dream or don't remember, whatever the case may be, right? So I have about 5 or more dreams in one night though, right? Where I'm like traveling, cognitive dreaming. Because the reason why I think that I cognitive dream is because I will have deja vu and it will be from my dream. Also, the reason why I think that those dreams are reoccurring is because I write down my dreams, so I could like when I kind of connect the dots and stuff like that, right? But anyways, getting into this dream, right? So I also play in my head. So like I just like will make up stuff in my head so that then I can like kind of control the whole dream. I don't actually know what I'm doing. So that's what I perceive that I'm doing. Remember, on my channel we are seeing things from my perception. So that's what I think that I'm doing. Right. So getting into this dream, like I was saying. So yeah. So I go to when I'm living these lives I cannot really control as much as I can when I'm just playing in my head and stuff like that, right? If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So I cannot control, I have less control, right? And then this place that I go to that is reoccurring, this, oh my god, this place is like this life, but the dynamics are different in all aspects. The way things work, blah 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 blah, and the people that I'm cool with are just completely different. Like not even nowhere near close to what is happening in this real world. I know those people, and some of those people I have no issues or anything with. I haven't seen some of them in years, but we're cool and we like hang out and stuff, and I don't do that with these people in real life. I have some of these people I haven't even seen in years. I wouldn't even know what some of them look like as an adult. So that's crazy to me. Like they're like old school friends from like Catholic school and stuff like that too, right? So what am I trying to say? Oh, my dream. I want to get into my dream. So okay, so this dream I had was so crazy. So we've been talking about, for a few dreams in this dream, we have been talking about going to Miami, right? And I'm like, I don't remember all my dreams, like I said, because I'm having 5 or more dreams where I'm like traveling, cognitive dreaming, and all this other stuff, right? We were talking about like a few days before the dream from 2 days ago, going to Miami, and I was like, no, I'm not going to Miami, blah blah blah, with the people who I'm not cool with, right? We're in the world. So this dream takes place, let me just kind of get you guys up to speed. So this dream takes place in the world where it's so similar to mine that it's kind of easier for me to wake up in, because it's similar to mine, but the dynamics and stuff like that is different, and the people I'm cool with is different, right? So that's where this dream takes place in. I have been having this dream has been more consistent, and I have been like waking up in little parts of the dreams, and it's like heavy lucid, but it hasn't been as lucid as this dream was. So I said a few days before this dream, right? I'm like, no, I'm not going to Miami. Like I have too much stuff to do, blah blah blah. So then they was booking their tickets. So then I was like, no, I'm not going to Miami. And then I was like, you know what? I just booked my ticket, right? That's all I remember. And that was a few days before. This dream, I remember the whole entire dream, to the point where I'm not even going to tell the details, like little small weird details that I feel like I really should not remember. And like, since I name drop, and that's one thing y'all should do, even if you feel like embarrassing, I don't even know if you would, I don't know how you feel, right? But name dropping is so important, and really explaining and getting into detail in your dream book is important, and saying how you guys talk, little jokes you guys have, because like that's how I wake up from stuff. Like little jokes will make me laugh, and I'm like, oh, that is funny or whatever. Or like if something like too crazy is happening, you know, some like, you know, I have little triggers that wake me up in my dream. So whatever, something triggered me in the beginning. I think we was in the airport or something. I can't remember anymore. Let me go to the dream actually from detail. So I can't remember exactly what triggered me to wake up. I knew what triggered me to wake up. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, you know what made you wake up in the moment. But anyways, let's hurry up. Let me hurry up. So we're in the airport, right? That's when I wake up. I wake up in the airport. Now we traveling, chilling, joking, right? So we're having a good time. So after that, we land. We get to our house, Airbnb house, and it's a big ass house. It's like, I don't know, it's just good. It's good. Got the pool, got everything. It's lit, right? So we there, we having mad fun. It's all these people who were like, I used to be cool with back in the day, and people who I seen before but I'm not that cool with, or I said hi before too. These are people that are like my friends in this world, right? These people who I chill with in this place consistently. I don't know why, but I do, right? So we're all having fun doing what we're doing, right? So fast forward in the dream, because all we were doing was having fun. We went to an amusement park. We were having fun, blah, blah, blah. So fast forward in the dream, my mom comes to the house because I called her, right? Somebody committed fraud. This was the craziest thing. Somebody committed fraud. And I remember saying to myself, this is not even funny. I remember saying to myself, this is the most important part. I remember saying to myself, like, I gotta wake up. Like, I know I'm dreaming. Like, I remember saying that, like, I gotta wake up. I know I'm dreaming. Like, my heart was pounding. Because I was like, who would commit fraud? Like, oh my God. So my heart is pounding, right? And so I call my mom. She comes. And then all of something, I don't want to go anymore, right? I don't want to leave anymore. Because my mom, I don't even know why I don't want to leave anymore. But all of something, because a lot of time, honestly, my dream was so much like the real world. Let me see what time I'm at. My dream was so much like the real world to the point where it was like time was passing like the real world. I felt like I was in that dream for days. I felt like I was there for days. I woke up fake stuck because I remember every detail from us getting on the plane, getting off the plane. I don't know, because I've been vacationing since I was a baby, so I do know like airports in and out, but I don't know, it just felt so real. So anyways, my heart was pounding. I called my mom and I kept saying, like, I gotta wake up, this is a dream, I know I gotta wake up, I gotta wake up. But like, I'm saying that to myself, like, I know this is a dream, I know this is a dream, but I didn't know it was a dream. I was stuck, and I don't never get that stuck in dreams like that, but I was stuck. I was so stuck. I was like, I know this is a dream, but I didn't know. Like, in that moment, I didn't know that it was a dream, but I kept saying to myself, I know this is a dream, I know I'm gonna wake up. Like, my heart was pounding, I felt it, I was sweating, like, it was so realistic. Anyways, my mom takes me home because she's like, no, you're leaving. No. It took her a minute to get there. I feel like, yeah, because we was there, the cops came, interviewed us, and I was scared how I was gonna get out the house, if they was gonna let me leave back to go back to New York. I knew I lived in New York, but it's just that the way things work, like, everything is exactly the same. Who I am, my mom, everything is like pretty much exactly the same, besides my dynamics, my relationships with people. Like, me and my mom's relationship is oddly the same. I don't know why. It's kind of the same. I'll get into that later, but it's kind of the same, me and my mom's dynamic. I feel like she would probably go a little harder for me in this world than she do in that world, but she still came all the way to Miami to come and get me. So I don't know, but yeah, time was going so slow. The way the police work out there are different. Just everything's just a little off, a little different. Some things are a lot different, like I said. But anyways, I just ended up going back home. The most important part of the story was me saying to myself in the dream that I was dreaming. But I didn't know I was dreaming. That was the most realistic, craziest dream I ever had in my life. I was sweating. I could feel it. The emotions, the intenseness, the time, how long everything took. It was so real. Everything was so realistic. Like, I was touching things, tasting things. Like, I woke up feeling crazy. But that was my dream. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I know it was longer than it was supposed to be. I just wanted to make this like a quick like 4-minute video, but it's like 10 minutes. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow.